Are you looking for a support system for your e-commerce site, but you want to go beyond just having a live chat? Well, there's a system that's called MyAlice, and it does that and way more. You can connect your WooCommerce or Shopify store and provide support right inside of MyAlice. You can actually create orders from inside of MyAlice, do refunds, and keep track of what's going on from your e-commerce store inside of MyAlice, so you can give great support to your customers. So let me show you what I'm talking about on this video and head on over to my desktop. All right, this is my MyAlice site, and if you guys want to check out a promotion that's going on right now, do check out that link in the description. Head on over there before it's gone. Okay, so let me jump into my MyAlice dashboard, and let me tell you, it's super easy to get started and integrate with your e-commerce store. In this case, and for this demo video, I've connected a WooCommerce store that I've created. So I've created this site for demo purposes, and all I had to do was install my MyAlice plugin. Once you install it, you head on over to MyAlice and you tell it where that site is. You just give it the link and then it integrates. So it's super easy to get started. If you need to connect to a different store or change the store, head on over to Settings, Marketplace, and connect from here. Okay, I can disconnect it if I like and install a different one if I need to. Okay, now, next thing you want to do is connect your channels, your social media channels. So we're going to head on over into integrations, and this is where we're going to integrate. Let me show you my available integrations. You can connect your Facebook feed, Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram feed, Instagram chat, Viber, Telegram, Line, website plugin, mobile plugin, WhatsApp, and much more. All right, and they're adding more social media accounts. In this case, I've connected my Messenger account, my fan page, and also the live chat that's on my site. Next thing that you want to do is customize your live chat. So I'll click on these three buttons and I'll go into edit. And this is the chat avatar, the title for it, whatever you want to name it, whitelist domains. So since I've added this to the link, it automatically adds it. But if you need to add other domains to whitelist them, you do it from here. The NLP app, I don't have one connected. The color for my icon, I can change it if I like. I'll keep it green because, well, that's the branding that I'm using. Desktop view and mobile view, show the floating live chat widget on the left side or the right side. Now you might have other widgets for different situations, so you might want to send it to the left, okay? Do you want to remove the chat by MyAlice? That will depend on the plan that you're on. If you have that available, well, you can remove the branding on it. That's where you're going to edit it. And this is where you're going to add the channels. So it's super easy, right? Next thing we have is the dashboard. So once you have connected, you're ready to go. You want to see an overview of what's going on. In this case, you can see I have 2 tickets that need to be attended. So it's a quick overview. Monthly active users, total sales from my WooCommerce site, because that's what I have connected. And obviously this is just for demo purposes, so I don't have any sales. New users, 17, so that's from my test that I've been doing. Number of tickets, 10. And you can download this on your mobile phone, which I've done already. It's really practical because you can give support right from your phone. Next thing we want to do is head on over to our inbox. This is where we're going to view our chats from all the different channels inside of one single place. Instead of going into my Messenger, my Instagram, and my feed and all of that, I can view them from here. Now you can view that I am viewing the chat from the live chat. This one is from the Messenger that I've created. That's the test I've done. And things that we can do is we can obviously use the filters. We can tag it. We can turn on the bot or turn it off. Who is going to be assigned to? In this case, it's only me, but you can assign it to other people in your team. I can mark it as resolved once the support questions that they need attended to is finished. Well, I mark it as resolved. But the really cool part about MyAlice is all of this on the right. This is where the power comes. Okay, if I want to view orders from my WooCommerce because it's connected, if you're connected to Shopify, you'll also see them here. So in this case, I have 2 orders and I can view them from here. So here's a summary for this particular order, the products, and all of that. So there's order 16 and 17. If I click on it, it's gonna open it. But it's pretty cool that we can view them there, and we can also search through them via order ID or the email. So if I know what the email is for this person, I can go ahead and copy it. Obviously, for this case, I've only created emails for these orders, so we're able to view these too. But it's super practical to view them from here. I think it's way more hassle to jump into WooCommerce, go into orders and all of that. It's just more hassle. It's easier to do it from here. Also, I've got connected it to WooCommerce. I can actually create an order from here. So that's pretty cool. I can do it from here. I don't have to go into WooCommerce to actually do this, or Shopify. So in this case, I've created 2 products just for demo purposes. And if I want to assign this to them, and I'm gonna set 2 orders, because let's just say that I was talking to this person and he's interested in 2 of these products, right? So I can do it from here for them. So I say, you know what, there's that. I'm gonna load it. I already have his information, and he's gonna use PayPal. Is it a flat rate, free shipping, local shipping? And am I gonna change the shipping cost just in case it's different? Discount coupons, I don't have any created, but you can select them there. I'll go next. Everything's good. Let's complete the order for this person. Finishing up the work, sit tight. Boom, order 21 has been placed successfully, right? So just like that, I was able to create an order for this customer inside of MyAlice. I have the order history for this person. So here's the order that I just created. I have the filter to check it out. I can update it, I can refund it, and I can cancel it. Yeah, from here. I don't have to go to WooCommerce or Shopify to do that. The customer summary for this person, total orders for them, customer lifetime value, average order value. So these are analytics that it provides you that help you analyze all of that information. The product interaction, here we go. So that's where the interacted, in cart, if you had any in cart, viewed, and all that information is there. So all of that I created from there. Now that's creating the order, but what if I don't want to create the order and I just want to suggest something to them? So in this case, I'll recommend the product, and I'll see a view of my products right here. If I have a whole bunch, obviously I would search for it, okay? I can go click on plus if I want to add that, and I want to recommend both of those. I'll go ahead and recommend it, and it's gonna send it to the live chat. Let me open it really quickly. Here it is. You're gonna view it in a bit, but here is what I've just sent there. And I can say, hey, you know what? Great. Here we go, just sent it, and here it is. There's my answer for this. That easy and that fast. It's easy to recommend a product or create an order from here. That's pretty cool, right? And being able to view all the channels and just do all the work here is what makes it easier. But it doesn't stop there. There's also automations that you can create for each individual channel. Let me remember if I created this one, warranty. There we go. And no, I didn't create the keyword for it. So what it does, oh, my bad. The keyword I created is for the live chat. Before I show you automation, how to set it up, let me go into this demo page right here. I'm in incognito mode. I'm a customer. There we go. I'm just viewing the store right here. Here's live chat. I'm gonna open it up. Here's hello and an image that I've set up. And I can say, I don't know, ticket. There we go. And I've set a keyword that says, please provide us your ticket number. So if the case that they use the keyword ticket or warranty, I'm gonna ask for the ticket number. That way it helps me out and speed up the process for this. So this live chat is created and I can view it here. Now, how do I work with the automations? There's a little bot head right here and we can set the automations. Now, it's easy once you understand and well, once you view this video. There's sequences and that's how the automation works. We have 2 default sequences, which is the welcome message and the default sequence when it doesn't know what to respond and it's gonna create a ticket. And then we can create different sequences depending on the situation that we want to work with. So in this case, the welcome message sequence is hello and the image. In this case, it was a text, okay? So that's a sequence for this welcome message and it's for the channel messenger. I've been working with the web chat, so I'll select that one. No, not the chat, here it is. Here it is, with this one. So here's the chat and the automation that I'm working with is for the live chat here. If I wanna work with the different automations on Messenger or whatever channel I have, it's gonna be a different section. So in this case, it's for the live chat. So here's the hello, the image that I've created, the default sequence, the fallback, so it's gonna create a ticket, and my other sequences for example, warranty, where I created this one. Please provide us your ticket number. And it's based on a automation, okay? So I'm gonna give you an example for warranty. For warranty, it's gonna send this message depending on this rule. So I've created these rules right here successfully, which is the website using keyword. If it says ticket or warranty, it's gonna trigger this message, okay? And that's what it's going to do. And it's pretty cool that we can create different type of rules depending on what you want to do. In this case, I'm in the live chat, so it's only website. I don't have drop-down options here. For Facebook, you do. I can select the action for the trigger. If it's gonna be in a keyword, an intent, a referral, or a URL, it's gonna provide this value, and that's what it's gonna trigger the automation to start. So that's pretty cool, right? The automation. Now, you saw text and an image. That's pretty simple, right? But there's way more things that you can do. If I click on the blocks right here, there's things that we can automate. So it's just not sending text, we can do more. So for example, it could be text, quick reply, buttons, image, GIF, gallery for collect user information. So if we're going to ask for a user input, their phone, their email, story, for example, email, right? If we want to ask for that, well, it's going to add this variable right here, and then we fill it out. So we would say, please provide us your email, and that's how it's going to get started. And there's more for this. There's a story, user rating, this data lab entry, so we can create data labs, and I'll show you that in a bit. The actions, it can redirect, send attribute, subscribe, unsubscribe, send email, tickets, product discovery, coupon discovery, and there's things that we can do with this automation, which is pretty cool that we can do that. Now, something that you have to be aware of when you create these automations that I found out is that they don't auto-save all the time. So if I write something here and I actually want it to get saved, this little green button pops up. So make sure that you click Save Changes. So I click on it and it's going to save it. There you go, successful. In this case, I don't want to do that. I'm going to delete it. But it's pretty cool that we have those automations and we can create sequences for different situations. For in this case, if it's for warranty issues, well, I'll create an automation based for warranty where I ask different type of questions and different type of automations. If it's for subscription, if it's for other things, if the client is mad or whatever, create different sequences for them and for each individual channel. So we have all of that. Next thing we have is reports for this system. So we have the reports for new customers, the interactions, and just an overview of what's going on with reports. We can filter these by date and all of that, view all channels or independent channels, automation metrics of how they're being used, agent metrics, CSAT reports, and all of that is available there. We also have the customer overview here, which is our client relationship management. Select name, we can filter it there. We can view anonymous is because it just started the live chat and well, there's no information to go by, okay? Because we weren't asking for anything and they're not logged in. Last messages time, created ad, attribute, see details. So for example, I don't see details for this one. There we go. Here's the information for this particular person, where he's at. We get all that information. The user agent, what he's using, and that's what you view. There's also the data lab. If you want to create one of those, you can create a new data lab here. More information about it will be provided in the description and the direct support system for it. The API, if you want to go more advanced, you can create your own API systems here to obviously connect it with other automation systems that you want to use. But that's an overview of MyAlice. Like I mentioned before, if you need an advanced system where you can actually connect your e-commerce store, WooCommerce, and Shopify, this is a great system because it's not your traditional live chat system where, well, it doesn't do anything but capture the messages or create a ticket. In this case, we can do much more because we know what's going on in the e-commerce store also. And like you saw on this demo video is that you can actually create an order, a refund, cancel, recommendations, all based on what you already have on your e-commerce store, which makes it really easy and practical. But there you go. If you want to grab MyAlice, that link will be provided in the description. I thank you all for watching. My name is George, and this is SaaS Master. I'll see you guys later.